Greetings, my lords and my ladies. Welcome to another episode of Chronicles of the Immortals, where we uncover stories of our beloved heroes. And tonight I will tell you the tale of the Voice of Fire, Joan of Arc. In an age of stone and soil, a figure emerged not from the halls of power, but from the quiet borderlands. Her world was one of simple fate and hard truth, a kingdom fractured by fire and steel. A war, generations long, bled the land. The crown was in dispute, the people trapped between armies. It was a conflict that demanded giants, and history waited for a king, a general, a warrior. But the call did not come as expected. It came as light, as voices on the wind, a conviction, fierce and undeniable, that settled on the shoulders of a farmer's daughter. Her mission defied every rule: to leave home, to cut her hair, to wear the clothes of a man, to stand before the powerless prince and declare she would break the siege, she would see him crowned. She carried no weapon of her own making. Her armory was fate, her strategy a certainty that her path was written by a hand greater than any army's. And somehow the soldiers followed. This girl, who knew nothing of war as it was taught, she became a standard, a symbol they could rally behind. She didn't just join the fight, she transformed it. In the city of Orleans, where hope was crumbling, she stood in the thick of it, not with the skill of a lifetime knight, but with a relentless, forward-driving will. The siege shattered. She delivered her promise. She saw the prince become a king, anointed in the sacred city. Her purpose, it seemed, was fulfilled. But stories of power are rarely simple. Those she opposed needed more than her defeat. They needed her undone. Captured, abandoned, she faced a new battle, not against soldiers, but against judges in robes. They questioned the source of her light. They twisted her obedience into heresy, her certainty into pride. The armor was gone. Now only her words and her will remained. For a moment the fire flickered, but the core of her conviction refused to be extinguished. One final act of defiance sealed her fate. They called it relapse. She called it truth. They reduced her body to ash, believing they could reduce her story to warning. They were wrong. What they built, the fire to consume, it instead released. The peasant girl transcended the soldier. She became an idea, a symbol of unwavering belief, of a country finding its spirit in the most unlikely of vessels. From the fields of Domremy to the heart of a nation's memory, her light refused to die. Thank you for watching and see you again in the Infinity Kingdom. Bye bye.